You don't look so good, Cass.
Really? Because I tried today.
Did you?
Report it.
Looks like the same shit, different day.
Can it, Joel? What do we got?
Right. The neighbors heard screaming around 7p. Then they came to the window and saw 3 individuals running from the home to the field. Marilyn Traben, the mum, and her 2 children, a 7-year-old Bobby and a 5-year-old Lindsay. They were running and then they just disappeared.
Just disappeared.
Vanished.
Yeah, I know what it means.
We were searching for footies, but we couldn't find any in the back,
Okay.
so...
Nobody says footies.
Well, I just did.
Okay. Well, see, people don't just disappear. So, who else lives in this house?
Right. The husband, the old bloke, he came home after we arrived. Hank Traben. He was working late.
What's his story?
Well, he's not talking.
He's not talking.
No words.
Okay.
You might want to speak to him yourself.
No, I can't fucking wait.
Onward.
What is onward?
We're moving onward.
It's forward. What the... Is that what I think it is?
Indeed.
Said the father was working. He's not talking. Who gave you that info?
Danny boy.
Who the fuck is Danny Boy?
The puppet.
Of course it is. Fuck me. Mr. Trayburn, my partner and I are going to ask you a few more questions and then we'll let you get home. We know how difficult this must be for you. We checked your references and your alibi. We know you were working at the comedy club when all this transpired, so you're not being charged with anything. We just need to fill in the blanks, so to speak.
Mr. Traben, do you know or are you aware of anyone that might want to hurt you or your family?
Mr. Trayburn, we are a bit concerned. It's perfectly understandable considering the circumstances, but I'd like to suggest an evaluation before we proceed any further.
What are you doing?
This guy's a nut job. I think he snapped. Pay attention to him,
Nut job.
Mr. Traben, we're just a bit concerned right now.
You said he had the right to remain silent.
That's correct.
So does everyone who chooses to remain silent need an evaluation?
I mean, if they talk to us through a fucking puppet, they might.
Cassandra, may I have a word?
Will you, both excuse us?
Cassandra, now.
Stupid shit.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with you? You want me to sit in that room and have a conversation with a goddamn dummy?
You can't suggest a fucking psych eval with him. That has to come from one of our counselors. Get it through your fucking mind.
Okay, look. He's crazy, and there's something not right about this whole thing.
Right, sure, but we can't keep him here. We're gonna have to release him soon.
Fine, release him. Keep him. Hey, maybe you, him, and the puppet can hit up a few strip joints. Knock some back. I don't give a shit. I'm going to the comedy club.
Do you know you can't do that?
Watch me.
Yeah, Hank's been with us for about 3 years now. He's a local favorite, and he really packs this place in here.
Really?
Yeah, he's a real quiet guy. He doesn't really say much outside of his act.
So Danny Boy, he does all of the talking.
Danny boy, who's that?
The fucking doll he carries around.
No, I don't know that dummy. He usually brings Nash the hippie, and now he is a riot.
Nash?
Yeah, that's his puppet. I don't know of any other. I mean, he hasn't brought another one here. Why?
It's a good question.
Right. He left about an hour ago. Why?
He doesn't use Danny Boy in his act.
So what?
Danny Boy does all the talking.
He's a puppet. You are aware of that, right?
Jesus Christ, let me put this hypothetically. If Danny Boy was a real person, would you be listening to his testimony about the whereabouts of Hank if he wasn't where Hank was at the time?
Have you been drinking? Have you gone mental?
Fuck you, I'm going back to the Trayburn farm.
You can't do that without proper docu.
Already on my way. Let's just call it a fucking follow-up visit.
Cassandra!
Your wife and your kids go missing and you leave your door wide open. Makes perfect sense. Mr. Trayburn? Hello? Mr. Trayburn? Detective Lawrence? I do not like you. God, you are one ugly little fucking dom. Danny boy. Not sorry. Mr. Trayburn! Detective Lawrence, I spoke with you earlier today. Mr. Trayburn! Mr. Trayburn!
I want my wife and kids back.
Are you okay, Mr. Trayburn?
Would you be?
No. No, I don't suppose I would be. Which is why I'm concerned, sir. I mean, talking to us through a fucking puppet?
Danny boy ain't no puppet.
What?
He's not a puppet!
All you had to do was keep your mouth shut, Hank.
The fuck kind of bullshit is this?
The kind you don't walk away from, detective.